So for our first example of how to warm up efficiently, we're going to base it on a low push versus upper pull session. Basically your quad and back muscles. So we won't do exercises that warm up the chest, triceps, hamstrings and glutes because they're not specific to this session. As you can see, A1 is our first exercise. Working on the back squat, focusing on the quads. And we're supersetting that with A2, the bent over row, focusing on the back. So we're utilising these two exercises to warm up, staying specific. As you can see, it's 3 times 6 to 8 reps for the back squat. So we won't do less than 6 or more than 8 reps because that's outside the rep scheme. Which is the same as doing the bent over row for 3 times 8 to 10 reps. We won't do less than 8 or more than 10 reps because that's outside of the rep scheme. For the back squat, we're looking at about 50 kilograms for our first set. So we may warm up on the bodyweight squats, moving on to 20, 30, 40 kilogram, and then hitting our first set at 50 kilogram. So as you can see, we're warming up gradually, building up the load. For the bent over row, we're looking at about 45 kilogram for our first set. So we may start off on 15, 25, 30, and 40 kilogram for a warm up before our first set at 45 kilogram. Again, gradually building it up as well as warming up. When we move on to our second superset, which is a split squat focused on the quads and lat pull down focused on the back, because the quads and back are already warmed up, we don't have to go so hard on a warm up for these two exercises. Split squat, as you can see, we're hoping to do 2 15 kilogram dumbbells. So we may do a couple of reverse lunges or split squats at 7.5 kilogram, 12.5 before hitting our first set at 15 kilogram. Whereas with the lat pull down at 70 kilogram, we may do a warm-up set at 35, 55, working on just the technique before hitting our first set at 70 kilogram. And again, now for C1, the leg press focused on the quads, and the bicep curls focused on the biceps. They should be now more than warmed up. So the leg press is 150 kilogram. I'm not going to expect you to go straight to 150 kilogram. So you might do a couple of warm-up sets for 75, 100, 125. Again, focusing on technique before hitting our first set at 150 kilogram. With the bicep curl, maybe focusing on a 10 kilogram, a 15 kilogram before hitting our first set at 20 kilogram. So as you can see, we gradually build up the loads for our first main set, and this is the safest and most efficient way to do it.